Imagine you are on a phone call, running late. What if, without you ever opening an app or tapping a screen, the phone itself listened to your conversation, automatically took notes, and booked a cab for you? That kind of seamless tool is actually rolling out across India right now. The effort is led by billionaire Mukesh Ambani. He has launched a massive initiative called Reliance Intelligence. The plan is to take artificial intelligence and weave it directly into the telecom network that provides cell service to over 500 million users. He has issued a clear challenge to the country's engineers. Stop relying on imported software. Build a massive, independent computing powerhouse entirely on Indian soil. This shift moves the country past just having an internet connection to a world where intelligence is woven into every interaction. To understand how this works, look at how we use artificial intelligence today. If you want to draft an email or translate a document, you have to unlock your phone, find an application like ChatGPT, type in your question, and wait. You have to visit a specific digital room to get help. This diagram shows exactly how that looks. On the left side, think of it like wanting a drink of water and having to go to the store to buy a single plastic bottle every single time you are thirsty. Now, looking at the right side of the diagram, Reliance is taking a completely different approach. Instead of those single bottles, they are building the equivalent of a massive city water purification plant. They are pumping that perfectly filtered water straight through the existing pipes, so clean water simply flows the moment you turn on any tap in your home. To do this digitally, you need a massive amount of physical hardware. You need giant warehouses filled with thousands of specialized computer chips and enormous amounts of electricity to keep those machines running without overheating. By building these massive computing warehouses locally, Reliance ensures that the underlying pipes of India's digital future belong to India, completely free from dependence on foreign technology companies. This network-level power comes to life in a tool called the Jio Call Agent. Soon, when you are on a regular cellular call, you will be able to summon a digital assistant just by saying, "Hey Jio." Because this assistant lives inside the network itself, it listens as you speak. It can instantly tell your voice apart from your friend's voice, type out exactly what you were both saying, and even write up a short summary of the conversation for you to review later. If you mention during that call that you want to get dinner, the assistant understands the context. With your verbal permission, it can check to see if a table is available, make the reservation, and order a ride to get you there. This assistance moves past your phone and right into your living room through a system called Jio TeleFrame. It turns your television into the central brain for your home. The television becomes an active helper. Instead of waiting for you to type in a search bar, it quietly monitors your connected home appliances and organizes your daily schedules in the background. A major barrier with many existing digital tools is that they are built in English first and poorly translated later. Reliance is training these systems from the ground up in 22 official Indian languages, so they work accurately no matter what you speak. This means a street vendor running a busy market stall can use a tool called Jio Vyapar to track their inventory and manage customer service using only their natural voice. A rural farmer can use a companion tool called Jio Krishi to get immediate, highly accurate advice on crop health in their native tongue, right out in the field. Handling millions of voice requests simultaneously requires a colossal engine. To provide that horsepower, Reliance is building an enormous computing fortress in Jamnagar, Gujarat. These supercomputers consume staggering amounts of power. To solve this, the facility will be powered entirely by vast fields of solar mirrors and wind turbines, using desalinated seawater to keep the machines cool. By combining an intelligence system built in local dialects with a physical facility powered entirely by local renewable energy, Ambani is creating an ecosystem that is entirely self-sufficient. 10 years ago, accessing mobile data in India was a luxury. Then Jio entered the market, slashed prices, and made data accessible to almost everyone. Now they are running the exact same playbook with artificial intelligence. By putting these advanced tools directly into basic mobile connections for free or at very low costs, they remove the need for an expensive computer or a pricey monthly subscription. Building all of this also requires thousands of skilled workers, and that opens up a massive opportunity for the country's younger generation. With the world's largest computing platform being built right here at home, students and young engineers no longer have to move to the US or Europe to work on high-level software. They can stay, build, and deploy these massive systems locally. Keeping that talent at home creates high-paying jobs and ensures that India designs and owns its digital creations rather than just buying software from someone else. Of course, having an assistant that automatically listens to your phone calls and monitors your home schedule raises deep questions about personal privacy. This brings us to a concept called data sovereignty. It simply means that your personal information stays within the country. Reliance has promised that sensitive user data will be heavily encrypted and never leave India's borders. Still, when a single system connects hundreds of millions of households, society has to demand total transparency to ensure that private conversations are never misused. By putting these native language tools into every pocket and living room, Reliance is pushing to make the entire country a primary creator of artificial intelligence. As these invisible assistants start handling your daily routine, you have to decide, is the incredible convenience worth letting the network listen in?